One of the most important aspects of playing fingerstyle guitar is to have a really solid, grounded, rhythmic feel. And one of the things that as a listener or as a viewer you might not be aware of is tapping your foot properly. I almost always tap my foot in a very special way, and I work on it, and I make sure that my guitar playing goes with that so I have the deepest pulse that I can get. A lot of people I see don't tap their foot properly. I remember back in my days in New York City, I'd go to big band rehearsals and I'd see people with these fluttering, or musicians with these fluttering feet that looked like they were spazzing out, not necessarily going to a beat, because what they were doing was they were following their fingers with the foot.
You see how these feet going up here? The feet, patting the feet. That's something that's so funny. But I look at that feet and I get messed up myself. Yeah, well, when your foot gets out of the right, that means you out up here too, because the foot goes with the head. The foot goes with the head, you know. Like we say, and I guess the foot going like this, like they're playing a drum or something.
So we want the foot to establish a pulse, like a heartbeat, and we want to put the hands and music to that as best as possible. For guitar, I recommend doing it with if you're sitting, I recommend doing it with the left foot, meaning you're going to tap your left foot. Because watch the guitar, you know, if you do your right foot, the guitar starts bouncing up and down. And I used to do that. And then I realized I better train my left foot so that the guitar doesn't bounce. Now, if you look at the camera where my foot is, I put some nice new shoes on, and I actually used one of my best mics to mic up my foot, which I never thought I would do, but there's a first time for everything. I recommend this kind of foot tapping. Leave your toes on the ground and lift your heel up, and then let the heel drop to the floor.
You can always keep good.
I like the way that feels. It feels more like a thunk. I like that much more than lifting my toe and tapping like that. That doesn't really feel very solid to do that. It feels like I'm counting, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. But this, with the heel, feels like boom, boom, ge bong, boom, boom, ga bang, ga bang. And you want it to feel like that heartbeat, not necessarily a count. I'm going to play a little bit of one of my pieces called Little Fingers, and I'm going to do it with my foot just so you can see it in practice, okay? 1, chink-a-dink, 2, chink-a-dink, 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and. Okay, so that helps me feel physically what that heartbeat under the music is doing. The next level that I would also like you to investigate is, as you play a piece, which notes of the right hand primarily, which fingertips are going to coordinate with the foot. So in this case, for example, for Little Fingers, it's that thumb, 2, 3, 4. So I've got to feel the foot and the thumb come simultaneously. 1, 2, 3. See that? Now on that next one, it happens to be that finger. It sort of gets jumbled up in this piece. But what I'm saying is I'm keeping track which finger comes down with the foot. And then the syncopated notes, the notes in between, you got to make sure that you're not having a foot go down. Even on something that seems like a ballad, like Yesterday from the Beatles, I'm still tapping that foot with the ferocity that I would tap on a more openly groovy tune like Superstition. So let's look at Yesterday. If I go 1, chick, dang, chick, 2, chick, bang, chick, 1, 2, ready, and boom. Okay? Not to make it mechanical. Of course, there's expression. You're going to play those notes really sweet, but there's still this boom, 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 boom at the bottom of it. Alrighty, I hope this lesson on how to tap your foot properly hit the spot. Please feel free to comment, like, all that stuff, subscribe, and I will see you at the next Fingerstyle Friday. God bless.